Hello my friends, look what I have today in here, a starry night. So what happened? Yesterday I was looking on Facebook and somebody maybe that was on YouTube. I saw somebody stitching starry night and I was like, oh, I should go and get some of the stitching done as well. And the thing is, it is 11 count, this one, the Starry Night Avant-Garde. So you remember I did unboxing of huge canvas, like meter long, of the Starry Night, which don't have black color at all, I think. So it's more confetti, more details up there. But then lots of you say, no, don't abandon this one, just finish this one. So yes, of course, I don't like to kind of leave alone. Who knows, maybe someday in the future I will stitch the other one as well, but I will be finishing. So far what I had done in here, that's the, stitching with the black color, and that's how much is left. This big peak in here, and there's like whatever you see, a little bit like, in here everywhere, this white color, that's going to be black. So I'm thinking I have in here, as much as I would love to use this frame that I did unboxing. I did frame one, I managed something in 14 count, smaller frame. This one would be good in here, but with my arm I cannot do this one. It's harder to put in a hoop than just a frame. So unfortunately I have to skip this one, even I like it. But only I have available this little tiny frame, Do Not Bark Daisy. She see a man walking outside, do not do it. Okay, so what I will do, if I see I even have a thread already. I was stitching last time and never finished my thread. So I will do probably in here like on the bottom, and I'm just going to stitch whatever will take up and down, not to make it like an even line, but broken line, so later when I stitch up there it will not make a difference. Okay, because sometimes it does make a difference, no matter how you stitch, it could be a separation. So I'm going to put this in a little hoop, put in my clamps, and I guess we are gonna work with the black threads, which surprisingly I like to work with black threads, believe it or not. Alright, so what do you think? We should do it. Last night I stitched a lot of European town. Today as I record this video, it's Thursday, yes, and I am ridiculously sore with my arm, but I do need to stitch something with you for Sunday. So let's see how much we can do it. I think somewhere in here we're going to stick with you. Alright, so I didn't finish stitching my line. I already make a half stitches all the way to the top, and now I had to stop and kind of wax my thread because for some reason this one is really keep tangled up and I don't like here something. I started it. Anyway, let's try it, because what I did in here is I did you see how I've rolled the rest of canvas, let me show you, in here, and I put kind of like under the clip, but it's kind of edge when I go with this arm to the bottom, kind of on my way. So I don't know if this is going to be comfortable stitching or not. Let's try it. Let's try it. Originally I thought I will pick for Sunday stitching my design from Spring Brand. Oh, it's 11 count. I'm stitching right now with the needle. I think maybe were provided by this brand. Maybe that's a Joy Sunday 11 count needle, and I'm right away feeling a okay. Why is it keep? Did I have like a knot in here somewhere on a thread that I created? I did. Okay, we're gonna have some noises. I guess because I tried to untangle this thread this morning, and accidentally I made knot, but that's okay. It's not gonna be visible. It just go a little bit harder through the canvas. And you know what? I'm stitching with this needle, and I right away feeling a difference. So what I will do, I will switch it. You know, I will switch it to different needle. I have a here needle, different one. So let me get it out. This one. I don't like it. I don't like it. We will use, I believe this one is from Spring brand needle. It will be much easier go through the canvas. Okay, let's see if this is gonna make a difference. Okay, let's try. This needle more kind of like sleek, go through the canvas easier. But because I was stitching a row up with the thinner needle, so this hole's not very stretched yet. So this needle go a little bit tougher now, but soon as I will start new row, this needle will make me a better passage for the thread. The only thing what's annoying me now, it's the little tiny knot that holding the threads together. It's making this bumpy noises. Some of you like those kind of noises, but see, I'm stitching right now with two hands. I'm forcing my broken arm to do these moves, and I have to say it was lots of pressure on my shoulder. So I was working through the pain kinda. My husband like, don't overdo it, don't go from 0 to 100. Oh, I know that, but I'm hungry for stitching. I'm sore, but that's because I didn't work for 2 months basically with this arm. So yeah, it's a tough love. Ignore my stubby nails. Plus, it's probably not exactly, I washed them out. We planted a tree last night with my hubby. Peach tree that was gifted to us by our friends. And those peaches are flat peaches, which is very expensive tree. Consider better peaches than the round one. I don't know, or more sweet. I never tried one. So we planted yesterday, and then I went to a dollar store because it's a young tree and we have lots of rabbits in the backyard. And it's just last night even we went to plant that tree, the whole pile of rabbit poops in the grass, and that's dangerous for dogs too, because I heard that rabbit poop can make a dog sick. So I have to be careful when I walk them so they don't eat that. So I went to a dollar store and bought a thicker size of the pool noodle, how you call it, the one that people learn to swim with. So I cut piece to measure from the ground to the first branches. I cut piece and then I slice sideways and wrapped my tree around with that pool noodle, so rabbits doesn't eat and don't damage my brand new trees. I will show you one day. And I'm planning to put up there my the bird feeder that I have right now up front. It will go to the back up there. I want to make a corner kind of pretty to look at, and maybe even one day I will put up there some kind of swing, maybe just to sit and relax, or some lunch chair and table, so I can we still cannot find a available contractor to make a fence to separate road to the backyard, so my dogs can wander around up there and I can sit and not to worry they will run to the cars or other dogs. Today I'm supposed to go with my husband to pick some flowers to plant by the apartment that we are take care of, and every year we do up there. And so I don't know at this point if my husband available or not to go today, but when I go to the flower shop I usually pick some flowers for home as well, because my backyard look very poor right now, so some flowers was trimmed with the lawn cut. Yes, so thankfully my daisy is still going to bloom because they was too small to get damaged with the lawnmower, but the hydrangea probably not going to bloom, and one more hydrangea survive. So I just have to plant up there a whole bunch of flowers to make it pretty, because right now it's just a pure mess in the backyard and no one can take care of it, because if I don't, nobody will make those flowers up there, right? I know like nobody will see them up there, but I know it's there, nothing. So I want to make it pretty. Okay, so now when I'm making this row with my other needle that is a little bit thicker, so when I push my needle, it's right away making me hole a little bit thicker, right? So when I go back and close my half stitches, my needle will easier to find a hole. I think that's a spring needle. I have a whole bunch of them in here. I had one in here needle that is not from spring but have this flat nose. When I used to stitch my European town, I started to stitch with that one. Where is the needle? Hold on. Is it in this one? Oh yeah, this, I think this one that is like not very sharp, but then when I wave on the back it's hard to pick those threads because it's so treated and stiff. So I'm using a spring because it's also very good needle and at the same time still sharp to go through those threads. Oh, I cannot tell you enough. Best needle ever from the Spring brand. At this point, as Thursday, I still don't know if we go camp this weekend or not. It's supposed to be our girls' weekend. Sherry and I supposed to camp, only 2 of us, but her birthday on Saturday, so she still did not answer to me if she go or not. She wanted to go, but at the same time she's not sure what to do. She's supposed to give me a call on Wednesday, talk to her husband and see if she can go or not. Crickets, so far quiet, no answer. So I might not gonna go this weekend because my husband have some extra work to do. Okay, I'm looking on my camera and I'm thinking how far I should stitch before I run out. Maybe kind of this line, make some half border. Would that be okay? To be honest, I miss this canvas because I cannot wait to start stitching with the actual colors, not just the black. That's why I love this design so much, because of the colors. And if you are a first time on my channel, my new subscribers, then welcome. I will just show you, just so you know what I'm talking about. Let me show you a little bit of those threads because they are so amazing, so beautiful. Let me zoom out just a bit because look at those beautiful braids I have in here. Look at those colors. The colors are so amazing in this cross stitch, so beautiful. And I have these two palettes. There is lots of numbers. I love this kind of palettes. It's plastic and it's just so pretty. I cannot wait to start stitch with those blue colors. That's why this canvas is so precious. I love blue colors. It was always one of my favorite colors. It's blue always, and then more and more colors start to pop in this world, like teal, turquoise, you know, still family of blues. But when I grew up, those colors kind of wasn't really existing. So now it's like new game. Okay, we need to get back. Okay, so I'm not going to go further than that. So what I will do, I will not go straight line, like I say, so I don't have later separation. So I will just go like a zigzagging, making a lower, higher, just to make this line not straight. Because it is, sometimes it make it visible by the thickness of the thread, could be, or depends on your day when you stitch and how you pull on your thread, tighter or more loose, and all that make a difference. So yeah, I think I don't finish my thoughts that I was gonna say about spring brand, which one I wanted to stitch first. It's my hydrangea. It's a big, also I believe it's 11 count, because back then spring brand didn't have too many of the design. That would be like 14 or 16 count. So that's like hydrangea, kind of like a flowers arrangements up there. I don't know if you remember the design or not. And I almost pull out, but when I was looking to that design, go through my envelopes, because all my designs in those envelopes, like the one that I reviewed before, you know, like it's a huge one. I think I got them from or Paint Some Way or One Day Savings. Well, I got them from few different stores, maybe even VIP Crossstitch, I can't remember now where from I did review. I love those envelopes because they are still kind of, you can see through which design you have inside. So when I was looking for the hydrangea, I pull out this envelope and I was like, oh, here you go, that's it, that's what I'm going to stitch. So this is totally not expectable, but at the same time, you know, because I saw this on YouTube video somebody was stitching, and I didn't see the video. I just saw the preview of the video of this picture. I don't even know if that's exactly the same picture, or maybe like from original design, or like a counted, no idea. But Starry Night, I was like, oh my god, yeah, I missed the design. I should finish at least the black colors. So yeah, I picked this envelope, I saw, and that's it. I didn't even look anymore for my hydrangea. See, now I feel like I'm easy to go down, and because this needle not as sharp as was original needle in here, so sharp needle attempt to go like through, trying to, like when you go from underneath, trying to attempt to catch some other threads and not exactly go into the hole directly. This needle, because it's like a halfway sharp, when you kind of like a drag in it, like, you know, like when you drag in it under the canvas, kind of go easy into the hole that you want to have. I think last night I was, oh no, it was 11. Why I thought I was late? No, it wasn't 11. I think I was stitching to after midnight because I couldn't stop. I was stitching European Town, and my homework that I give it to myself to finish some little spots, some I finish, and then I wanted to work on this like a brown dots, I think was like brown colors in the houses. So I finished that, and I parked a whole bunch of other threads from my next stitching, and I finished a whole bunch of other colors that's already, that's it, don't exist anymore on that canvas that I have to finish a frame. So I did a lot again. So yeah, I'm really outdone myself, I have to say, this week. So now I can tell you for sure, if nothing happened to me, if I don't break my head, I will be finishing that design to the end of this month. And that is absolutely butterflies in my stomach to even think about it. Oh, I'm talking about this now, I have goosebumps. I'm getting the goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them. Just to think about last moments. I put last stitch sinking into the water and enjoy seeing how the paint go away and the clear canvas appear. Oh, cannot wait to wash that canvas. My husband says, I show him how much it's left, and I say, well, this is over 2 meters long. He's like, how long take you to stitch? I say, I think 2 years. He's like, 2 years? Well, for him it's too long. And I agree, it sounds too long, but if you think about first year, I stitch very little because I'm stitched here, I stitched that. So it wasn't on my stitching list like for every week, right? Sometimes I stitch maybe like once a month, who knows? And then when we decided that there is lots of people like this canvas and we need to stitch together, and more people start to order European Town, and that's why we decided to pick one day to just concentrate. So basically I would say last year that's what I was stitching like every week, and sometimes few days per week. That's where my progress started to show. And if I would do from beginning like that, it would probably shrink half of the year. Plus, don't forget, my goal was to finish before my birthday, well, or like on my birthday. My birthday was in April 15. So that's supposed to be, that canvas would be finished if I wouldn't break my arm. So yeah, that thing is really slowing me down for another couple of months. Yeah. Oh, yesterday I went to a dollar store and bought a few more things cute that I did not see before. Kind of like a stickers, but some of them are so pretty. Well, I got each of them whatever was available. I think 4, and I want them to use not as a stickers, but maybe turn some of them to the like a magnets. Let me show you because it's so cute. I cannot wait not to show you. Let me show you. Each of them $1.25, and I'm in Canada, so it's Canadian dollars. But let me zoom out just a bit. You know, always get distracted on Sunday's video. I like to show you more than just cross stitch. So usually Sunday is like miscellaneous, whole bunch of other things. But look at this. Flies or bees, whatever that is. Look how cute. So it says stickers. Look like it's like a 3D. They are so cute. So I got this one, and this one is very no. Oh no, it's not similar. I was thinking the other one. I thought there was like a different. Okay, never mind. Okay, this one. I think it's a hummingbird. Think so? Look at those wings under the gold paint on them. They are so pretty. Colors. And I bought the bird feeder for the hummingbirds. So I'm gonna make a syrup, and maybe next time we go to camp and I will put up there. Now I'm thinking if I want to have the ham, no, I don't know if they would come in here or not. No, I will put by the trailer. So this one, and then I have this kind of, oh, it's hard, this one arm, hold on. I cannot lift too much my arm. These birds, I love the color, how shiny they are. Okay, my son's here, let me pause it. Okay, where were we? I can't remember which one bird I showed you. Okay, let's see again 2 of them because I don't remember where I finished. So there's 2 kind of birds, and then why I actually bought this tree, because the first thing I saw, it was these leaves, and I fell in love with them. It's 3 of them, good size, you know, and I thought this would be such a pretty magnet for a cross stitch to cover somehow the back, sticky glued, put some magnet up there. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I love this leaf so much. So that was my little shopping yesterday at the dollar store. Okay, let's get back. All right, and while I was waiting till my son get downstairs, I prepped my next threads for the stitching. I separate them and I put wax on them because for some reason these threads were kind of like a feel curly or something. So I did wax them. Okay, I'm going to go just a 1 lower in here, no higher, because I don't want to have a straight lines. So we're going to go down now from this point. My big bush of rose is blooming now, so pretty. I will, at the end of the video, I will take you down, outside and show you my new tree. Hopefully next year can bloom and give me some peaches. That would be amazing. to see what kind of peaches that is. My daisy flowers is kind of start to open up, so I wouldn't be surprised if I will see some blooms already today. Catherine went today in the morning before school. I say go check out my peach tree, how I decorated. Is that pull? You know that thing, right? So she went in the backyard. She said, oh, you didn't tell me lavender is blooming. Well, I say you have to get outside a little bit more often and check around. Not just to sit in your room and read the books. So she was surprised to see lavender bloom. I want to buy more lavender because that's pretty, bloom long, and it smells good. Plus, attract butterflies, right? Because my bush is pretty old, kinda. I need to buy a couple new ones. When we were trying to dig a hole for the tree, well, obviously I didn't. My husband brought the shovel from work because I have just a little garden one in my possession home, and because before when kids was little we had pool in the backyard. So before we installed the pool, we brought a whole bunch of rocks, not rocks, gravel to even up yard so we can put pool. And on top of that we put sand and then tarp and then pool on the top. So when kids grow and nobody wanted to swim anymore, plus we start to go camp a lot, so the pool was just a waste kinda. So we took down, and now that's why backyard looks so kind of grinchy, because it's no like nice grass. It's just a wild grass growing right now from wherever that was seeds inside of that sand, or wind brought some seeds from, you know. So basically just like a wild grass grow. So my dream is to have one day put normal grass up there, whole bunch of flowers. I like I don't know if this still exists or not, about the flowers. You know how at some point it was even on a sell channel when we have it on TV, kind of like people sell jewelry, sportswear, like garden thing. It's just like the whole channel brings something for sale, and they were advertising wild flowers. You can like unroll kind of like a mesh fabric and seeds already in it. All you have to do is to put on your garden, put some little bit dirt on it and just water, and a whole bunch of wild flowers would grow to attract butterflies and bees. I don't know if they still think like that or not. That would be such a pretty idea to have on my backyard. Oh, I would love that. I have to look into it if I can find it. But for this year I'm just going to place something. So still don't know if I go to a flower shop today or not. if I will go there, I will take a camera with me, shoot some video up there. It's my happy place. When I go there, I'm like, oh my god, I would buy everything. The sunflowers are so unique and so pretty that I want them all. I always come back with something. I really want to have a hydrangea that looks like a tree. That's the usually, I don't know if that's even called hydrangea. They have like a pink, sometimes yellow. I want the one that have a pink flowers. It's grow almost like a lilacs in that kind of shape. But it grow as a tree. Okay, my thread is getting very short now. So here is how I'm going to secure my thread. I'm going to just like next to it, because this is not very sharp needle. Hold on, I need a help. I need a help with the sharp needle to maybe next to it pinch the hole and then go. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. I will go on the back in here, and I lost my thread. No way, don't tell me that. Then I go usually from underneath again up front. Let's see if I can pull thread. Ah! Oh, I made it, I made it, I made it. I made it. I made it. Just a minute. One more time. We're gonna go down. It's confusing because this thread's not straight now. Make me think like I still have a long one, but it's not. I have in here this thing for my garbage threads. I emptied a whole bunch last night. Okay, so I'm gonna go one more time under, and I'm just going to cut my thread on the bottom. But when I cut on the bottom, I don't see where I cut, so I use this tool because this is safe to cut without cutting something else. Just slice it under and that's it. Okay, now we are going to replace with the new threads that I already prep in here. It's already waxed. Hold on. Untangle here a little bit. Okay, and we're going to start new one. So to start, I'm going to go like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Go here. And I see some fluff. This fluff is my life. It's the little fur from puppies, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna pull it. Pinch it on the top and the center. And this thing going over, see? I pull in it, it's secure, so don't worry, it's not gonna get loose. So now I'm just going to the bottom of my corner in here and start my stitching. as usual, and all those little micro mini stitches will be overstitched later. You're not going to see them. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it more. I wonder how much I can make a progress on this one, but you know what, after video I might not going to stitch anymore this canvas because I want to finish European Town, so all my strength and energy go right now to that canvas. This is just something different to stitch on Sunday, so we don't have the same. I even was like almost thought that I will have Sunday as European Town as well, just to make a finish point. I was close to think about it, to do it, but then I thought, maybe some of you not gonna like it to have twice the same. Plus, remember, we still have to stitch every canvas that in my whips. At least once. Some of them will be stitched more than once. I thought I'm not going to add any more new whips to my list of 51 because that's more than enough. But you know what? Now I have a 52 because I just had to add my beaded stitching with those pearls. That's what make me now 52 designs in my whips. I show my husband my list and my spinner. He's like, that's your old thing that you're working on? I say, yes. Looks crazy busy on my spinner, if you ask me. That's just like a lot looking. And I say, well, I have even spinner in here for chores. So I spin in front of him, make me windows. I need to wash windows. I say, well, you see the window up there with all those nose prints from dogs? Because they always stick in their noses in that window in front. I say, well, tomorrow morning I will wash it. Guess what? I did. This morning I wake up, first thing I wash the window. And guess what? There is a new nose prints already. Because 3 of them, they have to stare in a window constantly. Daisy even brought her bear today to watch with her in the window. She pointed bear's face straight to the window on the road, and they were sitting together and watching outside. Because I washed, finally I cleaned up the inside of my bird feeder, the water. It was I never washed it with the season yet. So now when I'm like feeling better, I start to do some stuff around a little bit. So I washed the mud, whatever dirt was inside. I put fresh water, and birds was taking a bath already today. So they have a fun and drinking clean water. So my puppy like to watch that. And of course we have tons of squirrels running around. I cannot say the word loud. It's that fluff that keeps sticking somewhere to me and my pants or my blouse from puppies, and when it's go down thread touches my clothes, and wherever I have fluff from dogs, it's getting on my canvas. So I like constantly need to clean. Before I will wash my European Town, I will literally sit with the magnifier and tweezers, because I'm sure I stitched a whole bunch of fluff up there to my canvas. I have to clean it first, and then I will wash and iron and display for you to see. Welcome back to Stitch, and those who abandoned the canvas and now started again, that's a good news. Congratulations. Some of you just purchase. I enjoy Stitch that. Sometimes I even have a crazy idea, should I stitch the one that is in spring brand, but you know, twice same canvas and it's a big one, especially when you have already so many beautiful whips, and some of them that I would love to have as a whips, but I'm holding myself so hard not to start any more because so many of my whips are huge projects. If that would be like a little tiny canvases, it's easy to manage because you know you will finish them sooner. But the big one, meter long, 2 meters, ooh, that's years of work. I little abandoned diamond painting. I have to start to finish some of my canvases. I also have a huge ones, especially my custom. I should work on them. But I'm just waiting until my arm gets a little bit more lifted to the table. I still don't like to do with my left. It's harder to do square diamonds with left. It's a busy kind of, some area on this canvas looks like confetti. It's going to be rock and roll to stitch all that. Now we're just like enjoying straightforward straight line, that's it. I was talking of finishing this black color a long time ago. Never got into it. Got distracted with other designs. So now I have to put this canvas into my list of whips that I touched this year. I have a special spinner list for them, so whatever I use from my spinner, whereas all canvases together to the spinner, just to put name each one I'm stitching. So when I decide to pick some design to stitch, I go first to the list where I already stitched and see if I already stitched the canvas or not. So I really would love to touch all of them. Can I do it or not? It's only, even if once, you know, a week, it's a 52 weeks. But it's already, some of them, how many actually? Let me check. I distract myself again. But I already have in the list some. Let me see. Open my iPad. Spinner, and okay. Okay, so this is my spinner that I already attached this year. It's my 9 count that I'm stitching at the campground. Beaded roses, that's what I added last night. That's my yeah, the pearl dream house cottage that we started on New Year. DIY puppies, pillow spring. Well, it's not pillow, but I'm gonna make it to the, oh no, that is pillow spring. Okay, the one that I'm supposed to finish, then I broke my arm, it's stuck. Asian vase, treasure time, running horses, and European town. So soon this will be European town finish. And in here, that's my that's my projects. Hi. Yeah, but also I don't delete from here. I still see like still those all those canvases in here because I keep them in. That's all my project that I own as a whips. So it stays there. As you can see, it's tons of them. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, I need to readjust myself here. Okay. Okay, let's overstitch this mini stitches in here that we're making a mess. Okay, where's the hole? Catch on my, I catch thread to my clamp. Whoa, we already run out of time again. Can't believe it. Time go fast. See, again this fluff. Ah, that's annoying. I have to say that this 11 count a little bit different from European town 11 count because I feel like up there I have more visible of this holes, so that's why my needle go much easier up there. It's easier to stitch. This one I'm still kind of forcing to get through these holes. They are not even if you can look, one like smaller, one bigger. I don't know if you can see it from this far, but it feels like European town have a little bit bigger hole and easy to stitch. Okay, I will go down from here. I created order last night and I ordered the rest of 3 design of beaded design with those pearls. Yeah, I like to stitch better, wish that would be like a glass beads, but when it's nothing better I just choose to go for it. Okay, this hole, the way I did my finish, can I close my hole? Okay, see, we overstitch now, we cannot see the little mini stitch that we did, and the other one will be closed next time. You see what happened in here? It's the same one, just keep breaking it. Yeah, by talking about the stuff I pick for review, I picked something that is new and I did not review yet on my channel from that store. So that should be fun items, so something different. No spoiling hint, I'm not going to tell you what that is. It will take a few weeks to get here. I just sent my order this morning. And right now in China is nighttime, so my order they will see after midnight sometime. Yeah, see, even this frame, small, but it's still okay to stitch this little one instead of nothing. So I'm kind of keeping this little frame like as my little tiny extra when I need to stitch something and it's not comfortable without frame, especially like for the video to do. That's why I'm holding it, and I'm usually clipping just like from left and right. Sometimes, well, right now I clip to the bottom just to hold the extra a little bit, but not on the top. Here I'm gonna show you so you know what I'm talking about. See, here's the one on the bottom, just attach a little bit because not enough canvas in here. But then I have one on the side and side, and nothing in the top. This is just the overlay up there. So because if I put on the top and here, it's gonna start to like squishing canvas in here, it's gonna be like looking messy. So that's for the purpose of video. I just do usually sides only. Okay. No, hold on, I already did this one. So why am I here? What am I doing here? It's already stitched. I should stitch first this two singles, and I think I will do maybe not today. I have a lot to stitch without that to worry. Plus we already stitching for quite some time, so maybe I'm just going to stitch few more minutes and then we're gonna go outside, check my new tree and see what else I can collect before I upload this video. I really want to take you with me shopping for the flowers, so we'll see if my hubby decided to give me a color or not. I'm kind of putting stuff together, a little bit prepping, because my husband says he will help me to move my furniture around like I want in my little room upstairs here. So I'm trying to see if I can organize a little bit and a whole bunch of boxes up there. I need to go through them. Drive me nuts that I cannot do this by myself. I would move them in a heartbeat a long time ago. Sometimes I move such a heavy stuff that I didn't think I have so much energy in me to do that. By using the force of my feet and my back pushing the big dressers. But not this time. Not this time. I need the help. I can't even lift any box yet. So he said he will help me, and then I will reorganize my stuff. And I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place, not to rearrange my furniture that way. And trust me, I did measure and think about it. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake now, but hey, there's always next time to move more furniture, right? Who like me like to move stuff around? At least once in half of the year. Okay, see, we're gonna cover now our next mini stitch, and it's gonna give us extra secure for that thread. And you see nothing, no knots, no hanging threads. So that's a good way to finish and start your threads like that. Okay, let's walk backwards now. I probably will stitch the thread that I already prep and wax after this one, so I don't have any more hanging thread while it's waiting for next stitching, because it really kind of tingle up sometimes if I didn't put correctly into my envelope to store. I might will go a little bit even like a side way to go through here. I don't know. Now I have to remember to put this into my stitched spinner wheel section to remember that I already stitched once at least. Can we find a hole? Here it is. And there is some more canvas. I cannot remember which one that I'm started, and I noticed that holes in Ada smaller and it's more difficult stitch than I thought would be. There's something you have to be what was it that like, oh, that's maybe my 9 count. No, is it? I can't remember. Is it my 9 count? Could be possible. Maybe. Oh dear, I feel like it was supposed to be 11 count. Okay, there we go already. How many stitches you think we did? If to think of, we were close on this row, right? So somewhere in here we're not gonna count that one. But if to think about it, it's like, you know, 10, 20, 30, just like this, right? So it's 30, 60 would be 90, what is it, 120, 150, then some small patch in here. Okay, so maybe like around 200 stitches we did today. Did I count correctly? I think so, somewhere around 200 maybe. Alright, that's all for now for stitching. Let me show you you know what, let me show you also European town how much I did progress yesterday, because I was stitching a lot this week. So I'm just going to, I guess, park this one a little bit. I will finish after video. Let me show you the other canvas. I don't know if you recognize how much it's stitched or not, but all this darker kind of like a brown color, that's what I was stitching. I was stitching all this tree, all this green in here. I finished all that. And there's some lots of stuff. I put more pink color in here. Now I just need like one color in here left. I still have a little bit pieces in here. There's gray and stripes, more gray patch, and a star supposed to be stitched yesterday, but I was already too tired. So I park a whole bunch of threads. Well, kind of like two or what, three kind. So I pull out one thread of this dark, so it's like, you know, 6 threads, so it's twice. I park one in here to work from this side, and then when I flip canvas, I will work from the top. That's exactly same symbol, the triangle, and then I park for this number. Where is the number? I have a number. Oh, number 6. So yeah, this red one stripey in here one, and one I park start from here from the top, work on a roof, and then I park thread for yellow. So those colors hopefully you're not gonna see when we start to stitch on Wednesday. Hopefully it's going to be done, yeah, because I will be probably stitching tonight a little bit. Okay, little, if I flip on the other side, oh, hold on, oh, see how much left from this side? Not much at all, not much at all. Yeah, I did good progress yesterday. Okay, so now we are going to go outside a little bit. Look how much blooms now I have on this rose. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's like carnation flowers. I love this little, they are such a attractive buds, and there's like, they bloom few times through the summer, lots of buds. yeah, this one have, dark one have the most flowers this year. My hydrangea got really squished in here. I might have to pick those branches from this. Oh, this rose now blooming too. This one a little bit different roses. It's so saturated color that it's kind of hard even to see. I love when it's like a little tiny buds. And there's buds, tons of them. Look at that. It's going to be full pink and bloom. This rose still blooming too. Last year I have just like a few flowers. And my daisy is still not open, but like it's so close to open up. Hydrangea, and this white one is about to bloom. It's a very tall flower. Very tall flower. Very close to open flowers, and yeah, they squish a little bit lavender, but it still here smells so good. Oh, and I just love this bush. It smells so good. So here is, yeah, the disastrous backyard. So this tree, this big tree, we asked our neighbor, she's a single lady, if we can cut at least our side. She don't mind to cut the whole thing, because I actually witnessed this tree grow from the seed, because obviously probably squirrel planted. So yeah, did not have this tree before. It grew on our own, tearing apart the shed we used to stay here. But that's my peach tree. So here is how I dress up to hide from rabbits. So here, and then this corner will have a bird feeder. Oh, maybe wind a little bit too strong in here will be. Here's daisy buds will be open in my battery dying, so I need to plant flowers in here all the way around the fence. But that's for now. That's for now. And just for fun, let me show you my very cluttered room. So I was doing yesterday a little bit, okay, my lady wasn't standing here last night, but right now it is. I kind of reorganized a little bit my cross stitch whips all in this box. It's a big deep box with a whole bunch of those envelopes up there. Oh shoot, I forgot to change battery. And here is the special whips that I can pick anytime I wish. Oh, I put some extra boxes on a shelving up there, so need everything reorganized. There's some boxes up there. But what I want to do with this room, because it's very little room, this wall, actually my whips on the top of those boxes, some of them, and my cross stitch in the green folder, that's my finished cross stitches up there. So I need this whole thing with the dresser turn to this wall. Okay, this is what I have right now, and this is my kind of like recording station in here that I'm sitting sometimes behind a table. So I want this table to face this way when that wall gonna be here. So I'm just like right from the door, go right behind my table, and I will face a window, so I will have lots of light if I record video. And what else I will do here, I don't know, but definitely here there's some furniture that not even belong here. It's my caddy with the nail product, for the gel nail product. Yeah, so I need to still pull out some stuff, so I just organize some stuff in this box right now. Just some Catherine's books, like baby books. I need to go through them and give rid of some, to give away some, maybe to keep it for the collection. But I definitely will be changing some stuff around as soon as I can. So for now I will just like reorganizing some cross stitch, because I have 2 boxes in here. This box is full, this one like some cross stitch and some still like organizers, but this is a very tiny room. My kids call a shoe store no, shoe room, or was a closet. Closet. It used to be bedroom, a little tiny bedroom. All right, so I'm gonna be working here a little bit to move some stuff around, because I need to move some of those dressers before this can turn. Otherwise, no angle, not enough room. So that's why we work on it. You, my friends, have a wonderful